Hello. I hope all is well wherever you are. So I decided to jump on to try to get ahead of my 1 week mandatory video. Just to kind of make sure I stay on top of, you know, everything that I said that I wanted to do. So I'm folding clothes, getting ready for another work week, and honestly, I feel good about the upcoming work week. I still dream of retirement some way, somehow, but I feel good going into a new week. I am on a mission of sorts to just ease up with my moments of endless scrolling that I have been doing a lot lately. I've talked about it quite a few times in some of my videos. And today though, like, was really good. I got my chores done. I did a little bit of content. I sat outside for a little while, soaked up the sun a little bit. What else did I do? Oh, I finished this personal craft project that I have been working on for most of the year. I finally finished it. It was a weeding project of like a mandala, those intricate lines and stuff. I had a huge star looking one that I had been working on for a while, and I finally finished it today, but I didn't like the end result. I didn't like that I stuck it to this paper and then glued it to another color, and now it just feels like such a huge colossal waste. But the goal was to do something other than scroll. So today I worked on the weeding project, and then I broke out my beads that I typically wear my neck. I make my necklaces, and I make some bracelets as well. Well, today I said, let me see if I can make some rings. And I didn't like the way those turned out, so I went from making rings to making earrings. And that turned out to be the better use of my beads today. And it was so much fun. Like, I was on my floor for the better part of 2.5 hours trying to create something. And I made 3 different designs that I really like. And then the last one that I am working on is something I just really like, and I'll talk about it later once I practice on it a little bit and like get better with making these particular shapes. And I'm just proud of myself. My phone was put away. I asked Alexa to give me a Clio Soul radio, and my camera is this way, not that way, it's this way. I asked Alexa to give me a Clio Soul radio today, and oh my gosh, I got introduced to so much good music. Some songs I was not able to Shazam because I was so deep in crafting, and then other songs I was like too good to miss, and I Shazammed those things. And then, like Cleo Soul herself, I ran into songs that I had never heard before. And then there were a couple of songs that I've heard, but for whatever reason today I was catching the lyrics, and I was like, oh, so beautiful. Such an ode to, self-love and self-care and considering your feelings more. And that song was Miss Romantic was one of them. And when I realized, she was just talking to the ladies about the ill relationship she was in and how undeserving of her he was, and it was just, yeah, I just happened to catch the lyrics, and I've heard Miss Romantic a couple times. And that for me, when it comes to music and stuff, sometimes it is for the lyrics and sometimes it's for the beat. And it's just something that you can really move to without really absorbing what it is the song is telling you. Like, and I had this realization too with The Weeknd's first album trilogy. It's so toxic, but I love the sound of his voice and the instrumentals of just about that entire album. But it is such a toxic album. And so, yeah. And Cleo Soul really just makes me feel good. And I love her. I love her music. Whew. I'm looking forward to the week. I had a pretty good weekend. It was just very chill. I did make it out to a nature preserve so that I can take me some pictures because I had this weekend I had decided to put my twist in. So I put my twist back in. I put those in yesterday. And yesterday was my last day of wearing my afro. So I wanted to go take some pictures with my afro. And that's what I did. I went to the grocery store, spent too much money at the grocery store. And I'm just trying to get to the point with that. It's just like, it's not a budgeting thing, It's not something you really need to budget because Lord knows we have trimmed and we literally buy the same thing every week, and I talk about the cost every week. If anything needed to be trimmed, it would be my few junk food snacks that I indulge in. But to be completely, like, for real, I buy the same thing every single week. And for lunch, like I've been eating my work lunch, I've been eating the same thing for the entire year. The only thing that switches up is some of the fruits that I choose to buy. But for the most part, every single weekday, and I try to include the weekends, but I mainly buy my fruit to get me through the work week. And literally, like, I take with me to work a 32-ounce juice every weekday. This is like my routine as far as eating, outside a few snacks when I get home. But when I get up in the morning, I drink a 32-ounce jar of smoothie. And like for this summer, it's been watermelon and pineapple and avocado with some flax seeds. I drink that first thing in the morning, and depending on what I got going on, I have me a cup of tea as well. So if I'm getting close to my cycle, it'll be a raspberry leaf and then dandelion root tea. Other than that, it'll be something that I consider like immune boosting. Like I will have like green tea with lemon, or I'll add moringa, my elderberry and cloves, and hibiscus. I drink hibiscus tea. Soursop, I have soursop leaves. So I do different combinations of different things. But every morning it's the smoothie, tea, and then sometimes I'll have a boiled egg. And that's what I consider breakfast, because literally the smoothie is like big enough to carry me over. And then throughout my shift, I have me 1 grapefruit, 2 to 3 oranges, 1 envy apple, and one nectarine. That's what I've been eating every day for the last month or so. And before that, I forgot what fruit I was eating instead of the nectarine. The nectarine is what I recently switched out one of the fruits for. And that's what I've been doing for the last month or so. Every weekday, I have that. And then I'll have like crackers. Like last couple of weeks, I've been using animal crackers for my, crunchy snack that I like to have in my lunchbox. I'll get some baby carrots. I have added that a time or two. And then when I get home, depending on if there's like leftovers or a meal being prepared, I'll eat me a salad and some grilled chicken, or some chicken and have me a small thing of mashed potatoes. So when I get home, I have me like that one big meal of the day. And then I'll have like 16 ounces of smoothie in the evening, along with my evening tea, which is typically lavender and chamomile, and then traditional medicinal, that tea brand I'll have there nighttime extra. And it's either with passion fruit. I think that's what it's called. Is it called passion fruit? No, passion flower. It's either with passion flower or valerian root. And then I'll have that with the lavender and chamomile. And then, yeah. And I take my supplements. I have my morning supplements that I take, which is nettle leaf, vitamin E, vitamin D3, K2, there's something else too. I'm just not remembering right now. But it's a good 6 I take in the morning. I take every morning. And then in the evening, now I have evening supplements too. I started taking magnesium glycinate and ashwagandha with the KSM 66. And that's been giving me such great sleep because I have a hard time falling asleep on my own. So that's been allowing me to sleep really well and still wake up rested, which reminds me I need to take my supplements. I forgot to take them. And I only take those Sunday through Thursday. So I only take those when I know I gotta get up and go to work the next day, so that I make sure I get quality sleep. And it prevents me from feeling like lagging during the shift and everything. So that's that. Yeah, I think this was just like a kind of like a catch up with me video, I guess. I'm just really proud of myself, and it's like me sitting there talking about the food thing, it just really solidifies in myself that I am capable. Like, even though I don't have quite the discipline that I wish to have when it comes to sweets and treats and stuff like that, like the junk foods and stuff, which I'm not going crazy. But I know also, like, with my diet being mostly fruits and vegetables and fruit juice and water, I am noticing that with junk food and stuff, like, my body doesn't like it. When I go without like so many sweets and stuff, like, I feel good. And like when I indulge, like, I had me a piece of cheesecake yesterday and today. Like, I finished it today, but it was a good chunk left. But I said I wasn't gonna throw it away, so I ate it. And then my stomach was all jacked up, and that's not fun. And I love my sweets, but I just think I just need another break. Cause I promise you, my gut just feel like girl, I don't know why you put this old raggedy stuff in our system, and I'm gonna show you I don't like it. And that's what my gut be saying to me, cause my stomach be hurting so bad. So I ended up taking some activated charcoal, which do help. If you have any like eat like bad food, sour food, like stomach upset, all that kind of stuff, like a greasy stomach or something, take some activated charcoal. It works like a charm for that kind of stuff. And I keep activated charcoal on deck always. My mama don't really believe me, but I done had her take some too when she done had a queasy stomach or something like that. It works. It really do. Activated charcoal. I found mine right at Walmart. But yeah. Whew. So after I finish folding these clothes, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my fruit. Another thing is I always prepare my lunch the night before, because if I don't feel like rushing out of my bed in the morning, and the thing about getting out of the bed when my alarm go off, which is another goal of mine, is to not stay in my bed past my alarm. It's not that I even be sleepy. I just be so comfortable in my bed. Like, I be so comfortable, and I'm just not ready to leave the warmth and comfort of my bed. But this week, I'm going to try to get up with my 4:30 alarm. And that's because, I want to start meditating again before I get my day started. So it's Sunday night, and I'm going to see if I get around to doing that this week. I have meditated here and there this weekend, which felt really good. I started stretching again, but I think I might have overdid it because I got tenderness in my left hip, like I overextended it or something, but I ain't do nothing different. I feel like I'm rambling, but but that's okay. This feels like I'm saying the stuff that I would typically write in my journal. But I guess that's kind of really what a vlog can be, All right. I have folded everything. And I'm glad, I went ahead and put my little mini twists in. So I'm going to wear these this week. I'm going to see if I can wear these longer than a week before I take them out and do a twist out. And even though I don't care for, the standard wash and goes, I did get the flax seeds for, to try to use the gel of the flax seeds for a wash and go. I just want to try it just to say I did it and be done, So that'll be the next thing I do with my hair. I got to do a hair care video too, because I have some things to say about, my hair in the upcoming journey with Brina. But that is it for today. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Get a good night's rest. And, ready to take on another week until we all decide to quit collectively one day. But I'm for real. I'm ready when y'all are. I'm ready when y'all are. Till next time.